In Germany, work feels like slavery. It don't feel like work. That's why everybody hates work here. But there, it just feels like
Why does it feel like slavery?
you're always trading your time for money here. Therefore, you value money more than your own time. But there, they don't have this mindset that they're trading time for money. They're just living in the now.
Why is that Vietnam pushed you to pursue things now?
Well, it was many different things. Let me just start with one thing. The hustler mentality of the people, the kind of abundance mindset of the people, because everyone there has their own business, you know. So for them, it's natural to have your own restaurant, to have your own tailory or whatever, like to just do something for your own, you know, to earn your own money, not be employed by somebody else, to have like this kind of family business or whatever. So that was one big aspect that inspired me, like, to keep pushing.
But you gotta add that it's not by choice in Vietnam. This is the way of sustaining yourself in Vietnam. They just have a different culture, but it's really an abundance in terms of self-employment.
Safe. I know, like, everything comes with the price. Nothing is just the way it is out of randomness, but still, I feel like the approach that the people in Vietnam have towards life, towards business, towards purpose in general, and I think also in Asia, is completely different than the Western world.
Absolutely.
So to just experience like this hustler mentality, like for us, also I think with the new generation that is coming, a lot of people don't like to work, you know. Everybody wants to just be kind of free, but without the aspect of having the responsibilities, you know. Everybody just want to take everything for granted and have everything. Nobody wants to put effort or put energy into something to gain it. And I know, of course, in civilizations or rather in countries where they don't have like this abundance of information or this opportunity that we have, for example, in the Western world, of course it's different for them, but still, I just took what I can apply into my life, what I can take like to inspire me, even though I know that everything comes with a consequence, everything has its ups and downs. But to me, it was just so, profound to just see like that everyone is just having a family business, everyone is working together, everyone is keeping it pushing, like they work from morning till evening and they don't have this complaining lack energy, you know? They're not like, they don't have this energy of...
They don't separate work from their life.
Yeah, like they have this happy feeling. Like that's why in the country you also feel like the energy is higher. They're vibrating at a higher energy, even though to some people it will appear that they have less. Or always when you visit countries where there's so-called not like this. Yeah, there's more poverty, for example, when you also go to Togo and Africa and stuff. But you still witness that the people there have a different mindset in terms of happiness. They are just accepting the things for the way they are and appreciating the smaller things in life, you know.
They are more grateful for the little things.
Yeah.
Unlike here in the West. Yeah, that was also very, very interesting to me, especially like I mentioned, the way they just... Because they work so much, they like working and living to them goes hand in hand. And that's a very different approach than here in the West, where you have a 9 to 5 and you go home and you don't want to see or like don't want to think about your work. Of course, it can be seen as a privilege, but I also think it can be seen as a curse, because in your 9 to 5, you're unhappy and you just don't choose happiness because you just look forward to the weekend, kinda.
Everybody lives for the weekend here.
Yeah.
And also what's so funny is the approach to work, you know, because here it is like I don't know. In Germany, work feels like slavery. It don't feel like work. That's why everybody hates work here. But there, it just feels like...
Why does it feel like slavery?
Because it's just... There's no community. It's just like you kind of... You're always trading your time for money here. So, therefore, you value money more than your own time. But there, they don't kind of have this mindset that they're trading time for money. They're just living in the now. That's why they work. And then during the midday, you see people, they're just chilling. They're enjoying themselves. They're recalibrating. They're taking a naps on the mopeds in the street or whatever, you know, going to get some coconut water, like to just chill a little bit and then go to work again. And in many countries, I think they do it. But here it is like you only have 30 minutes you only have 30 minutes break. If you have 31 minutes, you have to keep it pushing. Like it's this, I don't know how to say it. It's just like this very forced energy. It's a very forced mentality here, you know? Like there you see people, they enjoy their life, they chill a little bit. It's just more kind of relaxed. That is how I experienced it. When I saw people like I told you, outside chilling, napping in the park, doing some sports together or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I think one of the major reasons why people are more chill is because they engage in physical activity a lot. It's part of the culture to do community sports or to just move somehow. We've seen at a school, the kids at a school in their break, they all did movement together. It's really just part of the culture, and it really impacts the mentality positively. And I felt like when I was in Vietnam, I could really learn so much from the Vietnamese people in terms of sustaining your mental strength. And I gained so much respect for the nation, their history, the way they survived the war, and how everyone was fighting, the women, the kids. And I was just there and so inspired because my nation could never. My nation is so weak compared to them. And it really motivated me to do my own thing and maybe move to Asia.
Yeah, it was...
The West is just going downhill. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like I'm really just on a journey where I'm connecting with the continents that are up next. Because Vietnam, of course, depending where you are, because we have been a lot in the city, because there was also a major typhoon when we were there. We planned on traveling up north into the deep nature and immerse ourselves into the waterfalls and the rice fields, but it was not possible because there was a typhoon that was so intense and it took a lot of lives actually. So
Bless the people.
It was a very tragic situation, and once again we have been on the most optimal timeline because we just rescheduled our flight. Yeah. What else did we do in Vietnam?